Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
They said it was a very serious wahala in the palace as Ooni of Ife blew fire, brimstone, thunder on an elder who had an opinion. Evil elder with their, bad opinion over, Kabiesi's decision. Yes, so they said Kabiesi could not take it over what this elder said. Now, you know that he was lamenting a lot after this thing happened with this woman and his chiefs that were there, they were listening. There were some who were empathetic, but there were some who felt like, okay, he is king, he shouldn't be talking like this. But one thing they failed to understand is that king is also human and he's got feelings. They said the Ooni of Ife had barely finished pouring out his heart about his regret when one of the elders, a man known for being outspoken and unbending, cleared his throat and broke the heavy silence in the room. Everyone's eyes lifted to him, waiting to hear what he would say. His words came slowly, measured, but laced with the kind of authority only age and years of counsel could bring. Kabiesi, it is your duty to put the throne before your personal feelings, okay? We all know you love Queen Naomi, but this is the throne of Oduduwa. Your delays in removing the immunity are causing unrest because some of us believe it is rooted in your emotion. You are afraid that if you complete the process, more wives will be brought in. You are letting your love for Naomi influence the palace too much. Okay, that was what they said, this man said. The room stiffened as we heard. Those words were like a slap, and the Ooni's head immediately, jerked up. His face hardened, his eyes sharp. He sat forward, his tone deep and sharp, filled with surprised anger. So that is what you think? That my delay is because of love, that I fear more wives will be forced on me. You call it fear, but I call it wisdom. You say it is as if it's a weakness for a man to love his wife deeply. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying it's his weakness for a man to love a woman deeply? The way I love Naomi, you think it is a crime for a man, even a king, to protect the one woman who stood by him with truth, or one woman he loves, one woman he truly, the truth of his love. So it is weakness for me to continue to love Naomi that way. Is that what you think? Or is that what you are interpreting? Okay, they said the elder, shifted uneasy but did not back down. Kabiesi, tradition must be respected. This throne is bigger than one woman. The Ooni leaned forward, his voice firm and cutting through the air like a blade. And what has this so-called tradition, got to do with loving a woman? What has the tradition got to do with loving a woman? Are you, fighting for the tradition, or you are fighting for your own pocket? Look at this palace. It's filled with envy, bitterness, and endless competition. I have seen pregnancies attacked. I have seen women lose their peace. I have seen confession, and by all because of these games. And you stand here to tell me that the solution is to bring in even more wives? For what? To multiply problem to satisfy elders who think controlling the king is their right? Is that what you are saying? Now, for those who may not understand why this happened. You know that immunity, a date has been fixed for immunity removal. And that date is coming. I think it's happening this week. They said on Friday, was it Friday or Saturday, this coming week, that they fixed for that immunity removal for two. That's Ikpi and Ebony, right? But when Kabiesi started lamenting, talking about, some of the things that are happening in the palace that he does not like, the fact that, if he had, waited with Olori Naomi, he won't be living with all of these women. And this wahala, these problems will not even be there in the first place. These were the things that he was saying. And he meant everything. And he was serious about everything because of the things that has been going on in the palace. Now, this elder came and said that, he is king. that the throne is bigger than one woman. He's not supposed to be loving Olori Naomi the way he's loving Olori Naomi. That he feels like the reason why Kabiyesi has been delaying the remaining immunity removal is because he is forced that more wives will be sent forced on him, and which might be true. But you know, that did not go well with Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi was very, very upset over that. Welcome back to my channel. I love you guys so much. I want to use this opportunity to give an amazing shout out to our channel members. The channel members are 12, but we keep calling 10 names because each time I try to look at the other names, they are not showing. Please bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I am going to try and go back to check who the other 2 people is. I'm giving you a shout out. I love you. An amazing hug. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for whoever you are. I'm going to start calling your names this week. Giving a shout out and an amazing hug to our channel members. Mommy Oyeyemi Fasaki, Mommy Abe, the Mommy Titilayo Oluwa Yeye, Mommy Tony Oza, Mommy Joyce Nduweze, Mommy Kende Adeni, Mommy Bizebi, Mommy Elizabeth Gonrede, Mommy Taiwa Libalogo, Mommy Tony Bill. Full major, press down, shake it together. So shall your blessing be. I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. I love you. Thank you so much for contributing to the growth of this channel. Thank you. Thank you. See my knee on the ground. I appreciate you. My mom is in the house. You mean so much to me. I love you so much. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for everything. Now, they said, you know, it continues. You speak of Naomi as if my love for her is weakness. That's Kabiyesi. Do you even know what she has endured? Do you remember how she carried herself when she was in this palace? Do you remember how she respected me, how she prayed for me, how she kept her dignity even when insulted? She was the only woman who never begged for position, never plotted for relevance, never dragged my name in the mud. Yet, you all made me push her aside, and now you want me to continue making the same mistakes because you call it tradition. No, not again. Sorry, that's my washing machine making that noise, okay? Sorry. They say the elders try to interject again. Kabiyesi, you cannot turn your back on the ways of our tradition. And they said they only slam his hand on the armrest of his throne. His beat clicking loudly. Enough, I will not sit here and let you use the ways of our fathers as a weapon against me. The ways of our fathers were rooted in wisdom, not manipulation. They knew when to protect the king, not when to use him as a pawn. Do not stand here and call selfishness tradition. It is not tradition to force a man into misery. It is not tradition to use the throne as an excuse to destroy the king's peace. It is not tradition to pile wives into a house like trophies. That is not legacy. That is bondage. So stay away from this conversation if you do not have anything meaningful to say. I am done with this conversation. Kabiyesi made it very clear to all of them. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.